Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. Go after with the intent to catch. The dog chased the rabbit. A hinged catch that fits into a notch of a ratchet to move a wheel forward or prevent it from moving backward. Someone who is morally reprehensible. You dirty dog. A dull, unattractive, unpleasant girl or woman. She's a real dog. A member of the genus Canis, probably descended from the common wolf, that has been domesticated by man since prehistoric times, occurs in many breeds. The dog barked all night. Metal supports for logs in a fireplace. Informal term for a man. You lucky dog. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. Characterized by directness in manner or speech, without subtlety or evasion. Tell me what you think, and you may just as well be frank. Stamp with a postmark to indicate date and time of mailing. A member of the ancient Germanic peoples who spread from the Rhine into the Roman Empire in the 4th century. Clearly manifest, evident. Frank enjoyment. Exempt by means of an official pass or letter, as from customs or other checks. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. Someone who performs dangerous stunts to attract attention to himself. A frankfurter served hot on a bun. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. Someone who performs dangerous stunts to attract attention to himself. A frankfurter served hot on a bun. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. United States mathematician and founder of cybernetics, 1894 to 1964. A smooth textured sausage of minced beef or pork, usually smoked, often served on a bread roll. Cut a furrow into a columns. Go after with the intent to catch. The policeman chased the mugger down the alley. United States politician and jurist who served as Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court, 1808 to 1873. Pursue someone sexually or romantically. The act of pursuing in an effort to overtake or capture. A rectangular metal frame used in letterpress printing to hold together the pages or columns of composed type that are printed at one time. Cut a groove into. Chase silver. Go after with the intent to catch. Pursue someone sexually or romantically. Go after with the intent to catch. Go after with the intent to catch. Go in search of or hunt for. A label written or printed on paper, cardboard, or plastic that is attached to something to indicate its owner, nature, price, etc. Go after with the intent to catch. A small piece of cloth or paper. Attach a tag or label to. A game in which one child chases the others. The one who is caught becomes the next chaser. A label associated with something for the purpose of identification. Semantic tags were attached in order to identify different meanings of the word. Provide with a name or nickname. Sports. The act of touching a player in a game, which changes their status in the game. Supply, blank verse or prose, with rhymes. Touch a player while he is holding the ball. A spy employed to follow someone and report their movements. The rear part of a ship. Go after with the intent to catch. Any projection that resembles the tail of an animal. The fleshy part of the human body that you sit on. The rear part of an aircraft. Remove or shorten the tail of an animal. The time of the last part of something. The tail of the storm. Remove the stalk of fruits or berries. The posterior part of the body of a vertebrate, especially when elongated and extending beyond the trunk or main part of the body. Usually plural, the reverse side of a coin that does not bear the representation of a person's head. Any road or path affording passage, especially a rough one. Computer science. One of the circular magnetic paths on a magnetic disk that serve as a guide for writing and reading data. Travel across or pass over. Go after with the intent to catch. The act of participating in an athletic competition involving running on a track. An endless metal belt on which tracked vehicles move over the ground. A course over which races are run. Evidence pointing to a possible solution. A distinct selection of music from a recording or a compact disc. The title track of the album. A line or route along which something travels or moves. The track of an animal. A bar or pair of parallel bars of rolled steel making the railway along which railroad cars or other vehicles can roll. A groove on a phonograph recording. A pair of parallel rails providing a runway for wheels. Carry on the feet and deposit. Track mud into the house. Make tracks upon. Observe or plot the moving path of something. Track a missile. To lag or linger behind. Go after with the intent to catch. Move, proceed, or walk draggingly or slowly. John trailed behind his classmates. Drag loosely along a surface. Allow to sweep the ground. The toddler was trailing his pants. Evidence pointing to a possible solution. The trail led straight to the perpetrator. A path or track roughly blazed through wild or hilly country. A track or mark left by something that has passed. There is a trail of blood. Hang down so as to drag along the ground. The bride's veiled trailed along the ground. Move or strike with a noise. He clicked on the light. A stop consonant made by the suction of air into the mouth, as in Bantu. Depression of a button on a computer mouse. A click on the right button, for example. Become clear or enter one's consciousness or emotions. Cuz to make a snapping sound. Make a clicking or ticking sound. A hinged catch that fits into a notch of a ratchet to move a wheel forward or prevent it from moving backward. Click repeatedly or uncontrollably. A short light metallic sound. Make a clucking sounds, characteristic of hens. Produce a click. Kosa speakers click. A hinged catch that fits into a notch of a ratchet to move a wheel forward or prevent it from moving backward. A hinged catch that fits into a notch of a ratchet to move a wheel forward or prevent it from moving backward. Subject to laughter or ridicule. Use foul or abusive language towards someone who is morally reprehensible. Someone who bounds or leaps, as in competition. Someone who is morally reprehensible. Someone who is morally reprehensible. Software used in art and architecture and engineering and manufacturing to assist in precision drawing. Someone who is morally reprehensible. Put a new heel on. Heel shoes. Tilt to one side. The balloon heeled over. Follow at the heels of a person. Golf. The part of the clubhead where it joins the shaft. One of the crusty ends of a loaf of bread. Perform with the heels. Heel that dance. Strike with the heel of the club. Heel a golf ball. The back part of the human foot. The bottom of a shoe or boot. The back part of a shoe or boot that touches the ground and provides elevation. The lower end of a ship's mast. Any of several breeds of dog used for hunting, typically having large drooping ears. Pursue or chase relentlessly. The detectives hounded the suspect until they found him. Someone who is morally reprehensible. A dull, unattractive, unpleasant girl or woman. She got a reputation as a frump. A member of the genus Canis, probably descended from the common wolf, that has been domesticated by man since prehistoric times, occurs in many breeds. A member of the genus Canis, probably descended from the common wolf, that has been domesticated by man since prehistoric times, occurs in many breeds. Metal supports for logs in a fireplace. The andirons were too hot to touch. Metal supports for logs in a fireplace. Metal supports for logs in a fireplace. A small non-rigid airship used for observation or as a barrage balloon. Highly seasoned minced meat stuffed in casings.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.